There's not too many things that I'm afraid of. I've lived in some rough circumstances. I've been in some bad places. In my travels, I've been in and I've seen things and been around things that'll scare you. And I've seen some tough stuff. And there's one thing that terrifies me. One thing that really, really terrifies me, that I'm afraid of. That I'm scared to realize this. It's mediocrity. That's the one thing that terrifies me. Can you imagine getting to the end of your life and looking back and saying, "Oh, I'm just mediocre? That's it? Mediocre? Oh, that one thing scares me to death. I don't ever want to be mediocre." And so that drives me. I've got to do something about it. Now I want to teach you this phrase I came up with that for me has so much meaning, is to transcend mediocrity. Okay? Now, to transcend means to move beyond the range or the limit of something. Okay? To be mediocre just means to be average in amount, quality, intensity, or degree. Okay? So to transcend mediocrity means to move beyond or above the range or the limits of average quality, average amount, average intensity, average degree. It's to get above that. Let's move beyond being average. Let's stop doing what everybody else is doing. If you're just following the herd, you're just going to be walking in the mire, right? Break away from the herd. Stop doing what everybody else is doing. Think differently. Be unconventional. Break out of conformity, right? Just move out into this, transcend what's happening and move out into this new world. Be the best you, right? One of the greatest tragedy in life. I love to say this. I say it all the time. The greatest tragedy in life is when a human being, a child of God, you do not reach your full potential. That's the greatest tragedy in life. And your full potential is way beyond mediocrity. Let's make a determination today, right now, to rise above mediocrity, to transcend mediocrity, to push beyond the limits of average behavior, of average effort, of average thinking, of average marriages, of average relationships, of average health, average education, blah, 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 blah. No, be afraid of mediocrity. Be afraid of getting down to the end of your life and looking back and realizing it was just average. You just put forth average effort. Think big. Act big. Be great. Have a great marriage. Be a great parent. Be a great worker. Get a great education. Don't ever fall into that trap of thinking, I got my education, right? There's never a graduation from education. Read great books. Get out of bed in the morning and study and dig. You know, mediocre people sit around and watch TV a lot. They sit around and have average conversations. Get rid of that. Seek for excellent conversations. They'll sit around and talk about the weather or this or that or talk about people. Right? Average minds sit around and they gossip and they criticize and they're cynical and they talk about whatever. Great minds discuss great ideas. Don't make an average contribution. Make a great contribution. So decide with resolution in your heart. Be afraid of mediocrity. And be determined to rise above it. And I promise it will bring excellent results, fantastic results. And you'll leave your mark in this world of having done way more than average. Remember, visit determinedlives.com, sign up for free gifts and new updates, and reach upward.